Fusion Mobile, quality e-learning experience on the go.
Good day, you're welcome to Fusion Mobile e-learning class. My name is Bolaji. We are here to treat the subject mathematics and the topic is trigonometry. Trigonometry means triangle measurements. Triangle measurement. Before I proceed, what is a triangle? A triangle is a three close-sided figure. It's a three close-sided figure with triangle. Triangle means a three close-sided figure with an angles. Therefore, trigonometry is triangle measurement. There are different types of triangle. Type of triangle. One, we have equilateral triangle. We have isosceles triangle. We have scaling triangle. We have two right angle triangle. This triangle has an embedded angle within them. That is why triangle is coming from triangle. Now, if a triangle is bisected into two equal parts, it forms two right angle triangle, that is A, B, C. Triangle ABC is bisected into two equal parts. It forms one right angle triangle, another right angle triangle. Good. This point shows a bisector perpendicular to BC. From here, this is A, this is B, this is C. The meaning of this side of this region in triangle means side, while this angle here means angle. This side here means angle. This side means sides. This region means side in triangle. Therefore, triangle composed of angles and sides. There are three ratios to be considered in triangle. Three ratio. There are three ratios to be considered in triangle. Consider A, B, C. Consider triangle A. This side is called the opposite, while this side is called hypotenuse, while this side is called adjacent. Three ratio considered in triangles: hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. And this three ratio must be considered in order for us to find the side of a right angle triangle. This gives back to what is called sine A, because the angle of A has the ratio between opposite and hypotenuse. Sine A is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. We also have other ratio to be considered. Cos A is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Why the other ratio to be considered is called tan A. Tan A, which means opposite over adjacent. These are the three ratios that we consider in triangle when we are doing their measurement. There are other reciprocal ratios to be considered. If you look at this triangle, we can consider the reciprocal of sine A. There are reciprocal to be considered, and this reciprocal ratio are what is called one cosecant. Cosectant A, precisely because why are we considering A? Because there are three angles in this right angle triangle. We consider the angle A because angle A has opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. Other angles in this triangle are B and C. But we consider angle A because the hypotenuse side of this triangle is the longest side. While A, this angle, is facing this opposite side. We can also consider angle B, whereby if we consider angle B, as it faces the other side, it means the opposite side. But we consider angle A to be equal to opposite because this angle is facing this side. That's why I call the opposite. While the hypotenuse side of any triangle is the longest side. Good. This cosecant A has another figure which is equal to 1 over sine A angle. 1 over sine A. 1 over sine A. That's the meaning of cosecant A. We consider this angle A because it is the angle that faces this side, and also it has the longest side of hypotenuse. Good. Cosine A has another reciprocal ratio. Cosine A and cosine A 2. Cosine A is equal to 1 over cos A. Cosine A is equal to 1 over A. Good. 3. We have cotangent A. Cotangent A. Cotangent A is equal to cotangent A is equal to 1 over tan A. 1 over tan A, which is the reciprocal ratio of 1 over tan A. Therefore, cosecant A is 1 over sine A. That is the reciprocal of sine A from this angle, and cosine A is equal to 1 over cos A is the reciprocal value of cos A. Also, the cotangent A, which is equal to the reciprocal value of tan A. Remember, we talk about in our first ratio, our 3 ratio, we talk about sine A, which is opposite over hypotenuse. We talk about cos A, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. We talk about tan A, which is opposite over adjacent. The word sine A give back to what is called so. So means opposite over hypotenuse. Ka means adjacent over hypotenuse. While toa means opposite over adjacent. this gives us an acronym or acronyms of what is called SOHCAHTOA. In trigonometric ratio, we are familiar with the word SOHCAHTOA because sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and TOA is equal to opposite over adjacent. So in measurement of any triangle, we have to 1. Consider sides, 2. Consider the triangle. Now, the first example I gave you is an illustration of a right angle triangle that has angle A that we consider. We also have angle B and angle C. But we consider angle A because it has its opposite side here, and it has a longest side called the hypotenuse. We can also consider angle B, but we emphasize on angle A. I believe you have been convinced by what trigonometric ratio entails. I would like to give you a few evaluations on how to measure the sides of a triangle and its angles. Thank you. Wow. I'm so happy because you have gotten the understanding about the size and the angle of a triangle in terms of its measurement. I would like us to move forward by using a theorem to see expatiate triangle, its size, and its angles. This gives back to what is called Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. The longest sides of any triangle is called hypotenuse. Pythagoras is a scientist that gave us the knowledge about size of a triangle. I'd like us to consider a right angle triangle this place, this angle B, this is angle A, and this is angle C. Pythagoras gave us the knowledge about sides. This place is called side of A, which is denoted with small letter A. This side that we see is called C, which is denoted with letter C. This side that this angle is called B, which is denoted with small letter B. So Pythagoras gave us the knowledge about sides. He gave us the knowledge about angles. We have to know side, we have to know angle for us to know the total measurements in a triangle. Therefore, the longest side of the right angle triangle, according to Pythagoras, is called hypotenuse. It's called hypotenuse. The longest side of any triangle is called hypotenuse. Let's consider this angle A because we have 3 angles inside this triangle. Angle A is half its opposite side of A, so it's called opposite. We also have angle B as its opposite side of angle of side B. Therefore, the adjacent of angle A is AC. Therefore, Pythagoras gave us more knowledge on how we can resolve any triangle within a right angle triangle by measuring its size and measuring its angle. Now, we have to know few knowledge about how to compute the side of a triangle. Now, Pythagoras theorem gave us a law that we are using today. It states that in a right angle triangle, the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square on the other sides. on the other two sides, that is, the square on the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the two sides. That is, AB square is equal to the sum of BC square plus AC square. So hypotenuse side, which is the AB, he gave us the theory that AB square, which is the hypotenuse side, is equal to the sum of the two other square of this triangle. BC square we have here, AC square we have here, which is the same thing as C square. This side is equal to BC square, which is equal to A square, then AC square plus B square. Therefore, Pythagoras, we call it Pythagoras theorem, gave us this law, gave us this theory, and this theory helps us to compute the sides of any right angle triangle. Let us consider this angle. For example, let's consider this angle where we have a right angle triangle having this angle A, B, C, but it has different sides where we have 3 centimeters, 4 centimeters, but this side is unknown. Remember, I told you the longest side in a triangle is called hypotenuse. This side is called hypotenuse, considering this angle C, because it's the longest side in any triangle. Now, how do we find this C square in this triangle? Remember, I told you that the longest side using the Pythagoras theorem is called AB square. So we have AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. Now, their side is equal to our A, which is denoted with small letter A, our B, which is denoted with small letter B, which is the sides, because angle is different from side. Remember when I was doing the measurements, angles are different from side. We also have side C to be denoted with small letter C. Therefore, this triangle has its sides, has its own angle, but we consider triangle C, angle C here, that it faces this side. Pythagoras now said C square is equal to A square, which is the BC square. Our A square is what? Our A is equal to 4 centimeters. Our B is equal to 3 centimeters. While our C is unknown. Therefore, C square is equal to, according to Pythagoras, is equal to A square, because we said C square from this question, A square plus B square. C square is equal to, what is our A square? Our A is equal to 4 square plus, what is our B? Our B is equal to 3 square. Therefore, C square is equal to 4 square means 4 times 4, which is 16, plus 3 square means 3 times 3, which is 9. C square is equal to 16 plus 9, it gives us 25. But this is C square, it's not C, because it is C, they ask us to calibrate, they ask us to compute, which is the side of the longest side of a triangle. Therefore, C square is equal to 25. Our C is equal to root of 25, which is equal to 5 centimeters. Therefore, our hypotenuse side, according to Pythagoras, is equal to 5 centimeters. What are the advantages of this Pythagoras? Pythagoras gave us how to calculate the side of any triangle. It gives us how to calculate the angles of any triangle. That's one of the knowledge and the ideas we have gotten from Pythagoras. I would like you to solve these few evaluations so that you will be able to know how far you have understood it. Thank you. Wow, I'm happy because you have gotten the answer. But I want us to use the idea of Pythagoras to know sides and also angle. Let's consider this example, given that sine theta is equal to 8 over 17. Calculate cos theta and tan theta. The first thing we need to do is for us to interpret sine theta. Sine theta is 8 over 17. This 8 over 17 means the side. Therefore, solution. In right angle triangle, the meaning of this side earlier on is called the hypotenuse side, according to Pythagoras, which is the longest side in a triangle. Therefore, we call this place hypotenuse side. Consider this angle here. We have angle theta B. Theta designates angle of B. And this is the right angle triangle. Now, the question said sine theta is equal to 8 over 17. Therefore, our sine B is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Therefore, our hypotenuse side means 17. And the opposite side means 8. Whereby the adjacent side is unknown. We designate it with X. It's unknown. We have to find it. And how do we find it? Before we can find cos theta. Therefore, using Pythagoras theorem to find the side of BC. Remember, Pythagoras said AB squared, which is equal to the sum of the two other sides of a triangle. That is, if AB squared, that is hypotenuse side, is equal to the sum of AC and BC. Therefore, we have AC squared plus BC squared. What is our AB squared? Our AB squared is 17 squared equal to, what is our AC? Our AC is 8 squared plus, what is our BC? Our BC is equal to x squared. How do we find this x squared, which is the adjacent side? Is that x squared is equal to 17 squared minus 8 squared. Why do we use it? Is because this side is the longest side. And this 8 squared will cross the quality sign and turn to minus. That's why we have minus 8 squared. Therefore, x squared is equal to, what is 17 squared? That is 17 times 17, which is equal to 289 from your calculator, if you're with your calculator. And x squared is equal to minus 64. X squared is equal to 225. We have to know this side so as to proceed to find cos theta. Good. Therefore, x squared is x is equal to root of 225. X is equal to 15. So 15 is side BC. We are going to write it to be equal to 15. So therefore, we can now calculate cos theta and tan theta. Cos theta ends cos theta, which is equal to k, that is adjacent, over hypotenuse. Remember SOHCAHTOA from our earlier explanation of the theory ratio, that is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. What is the adjacent? The side x that we calculated then, which is BC that is BC over hypotenuse AB, which is equal to, what is BC? That is 15 over 17. Wow. Cos theta is equal to 15 over 17. Therefore, we cannot calculate tan theta